December the 27th, 2017. An important flight is expected at Kiev's International Airport. Oleksandr Morozov is meeting his son, also called Oleksandr Morozov.
First of all, we have a wedding to organize. His fiancée is right here.
Oleksandr's fiancée, Natalia Podlasko, says they had to postpone the wedding due to the war in the Donbas.
When is the wedding?
Soon, I hope, if he still wants to marry me.
Hello, Sasha, Dima. Nice to meet you. Well, shall we start? Yes.
Oleksandr worked as a welder before being mobilized into the 57th Motorized Infantry Brigade. He was deployed to Donetsk International Airport.
The separatists were really hostile at the time. They had 2 large caliber machine guns pointing at the road and artillery as well. We came under heavy shelling. One vehicle never made it out. It caught fire and burned. The vehicle we were in just left the road. We all stepped out. I was covering the whole group while the rest of them were deciding what to do next. In the end, we came under mortar shelling.
Oleksandr was wounded. He laid unconscious near the vehicle for 48 hours.
I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where my friends or enemies were. That day was really foggy. That is what probably saved me.
Oleksandr says he walked to the suburbs of Donetsk and hid there for 2 weeks. He then went to the railway station to catch a ride home, but got stopped by a patrol.
They stopped me to check my documents. I told them I didn't have any documents, and they started searching me. They found my military identity card, made me kneel, and called for the vehicle. While they were waiting for the vehicle, I got up and ran away.
Oleksandr kept on walking around Donetsk for another 24 hours. On the night of February the 4th, 2015, he tried to hide in the Olympijski sports complex.
The separatists heard the sound of the glass breaking and came for me. They caught me, beat me up, and interrogated me. At first, they thought I was just a looter, but when they found out I was a serviceman in the Ukrainian armed forces, they started beating me up even more. They kept beating me up until my eyes were swollen. My whole body was swollen.
Oleksandr was then locked up in a garage.
It was February. It was negative 15 degrees outside. I was sleeping on the floor and covered myself with insulation material.
A month later, Oleksandr was taken to a building formerly belonging to Ukraine's security service. He was put in a basement where this footage was filmed. That's when Oleksandr's relatives first learned that he was still alive.
On that video, he was laying down. We were afraid that something had happened to his legs.
It became clear that if they filmed me, I would be kept alive.
Oleksandr was later allowed to phone home.
I called my dad. When my mom realized that it was me on the phone, she just started screaming. She couldn't talk. She just screamed.
Oleksandr knows how to operate a welding machine. He hasn't done it for 4 years, though. It took him only 3 hours to create a present for his fiancée, Natalia.
This is for you, my love.